So every year, the National tends to go by really fast. You know, you look forward to this event for months. All of a sudden it's here, and all of a sudden it's gone. You know, that's just part of the deal when you love going to this show. And the 2024 National in Cleveland was no different. But man, what a show it was. Got some tremendous pickups that I'm going to show you in this video. And I'm curious too, what types of stuff did you pick up at the show? Did you have any great finds? Did you think that the dealers were priced fair? Do you think they were priced way too high? Do you think that, you know, some of the dealers had great prices and you got amazing deals? Leave me some comments to let me know how you did at the National as well. Also, if you would consider subscribing to this channel, that would be outstanding. That would be great. I'm going to continue to make sports car content. I really love making videos. And if you haven't already, if you would go back, if you missed any of my day-to-day National videos and you're curious about the show, I did a recap from day 1 to day 5, and I did a separate video each day. So if you want to go back to those videos and check it out, that'd be awesome. I got a lot of footage from the show floor, from showcases, from the auction houses. I got some wax in there, some graded packs. Just try to get a little bit of everything. And so I wanted to keep all of my pickups in one place this year, and that is in this video in the recap number 2. So without any further ado, let's get to the cards. All right, let's get right to it. First card. I have never seen this card in my life. It's from 1995. The grade on it, I believe, is kind of incredible based on what it looks like. That's the 1995 Pacific Crown Royal Barry Sanders Pro Bowl die cut. All right, so this is a Pop 9. This is a very, very rare card, at least in the grade. I think you can get raw ones relatively cheap. What's so cool about this is look at the palm tree die cut. You know how hard that has to be able to get a 9 with a card from 1995 with that type of die cut? I mean, it is just, it's just amazing. I know he had a sticker on here that it was Pop 23 and none higher. I think the Pop in terms of 9s was at 9. But, I mean, look at the detail on that. Probably would have got a 10. There's a slight touch of wear right up there. Probably would have got a 10 outside of that. I like Barry Sanders, and I like the stuff that's hard to find. This guy had 2 of them. I bought the one that I liked better, and I left the other one. Just an amazing card. I really, really like this. So I wanted to start with Rare Barry. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't have a lot of Shaq cards. And when I ran into this one, I knew it was something special because I'd never seen this card before. This is a 1996 Skybox Premium Shaq Rubies card. I scanned this, and this is a Pop 14. It is extremely rare. It's not numbered on the back, but the card's just in amazing shape. I don't know, this card just kind of spoke to me. I thought, you know, I don't have any good Shaq stuff in a Lakers uniform. And so I thought, well, this is a rare one. Hard to comp something like this. There weren't a lot of things out there. I think I got a pretty fair price on it. I bought it below the only comp we could find. And, you know, that brings me to my next point. There's some videos out there that are basically saying that the dealers were all overpriced, etc. I just couldn't disagree more. You know, to get this card below the only comp we could find, being so rare, I just think is just fantastic. And so I didn't hesitate to buy this. Just a rare Shaq card. Did I have that on my list? Nope. I had mentioned in my strategies video prior to the National that, you know, every year I try to be organized and bring a list, and it never happens. I don't follow the list. And this year was no different. Especially with this next card. I had no idea that I was going to walk out of the 2024 National with a Klay Thompson card. Of all people, I like Klay Thompson, but I would have never guessed that I would walk out of here with a Klay. But when I saw this, I just could not pass. This is a 2012-13 Panini Prism. In other words, a silver of Klay Thompson. These were not numbered that year, but they were printed far less than recent years' silvers. Matter of fact, I had done some research and found that the estimate is that there's only 200 to 250 of these cards printed. I've always liked Klay Thompson. I have a Prism Gold from a couple years ago that I really like. But to see this card, I paid around $350 for this. I want to say there was a comp around $360 or something. Again, people claiming that all the dealers are overpriced and you couldn't find any good deals. I just couldn't disagree more. This is a subgrade away from a 9.5 also from a Gem Mint. I'm going to leave it as is. Just a nice shine on those original silvers, if you will. Really like that card. We got 4 more. Sorry, we got 5 more. So I went for quality over quantity this year, for sure. And this card spoke to me because it's from the year I got back into collecting. I got back into it in 2007. And this is an Upper Deck game jersey of Michael Jordan. It is, of course, as it says on the front, it is a game-used jersey. I paid below recent comps for this card. There's not a ton of them. I want to say the pop's somewhere in 20s. This was a special card to me. I saw a lot of amazing Jordan things at the show, amazing game-used pieces, and I kind of wanted to come home with a Jordan game-used jersey card. When I saw this one, I knew this was the one. And again, got it for below the comps that I could find online. Dealer gave me a great deal on it. I'm super pumped. This is my first ever Michael Jordan game-used jersey, and it's from the year I got back into collecting. So I thought that was so cool. Great card. Pumped to own it. One of the things that I found was very difficult to find at this year's show was numbered Patrick Mahomes rookies. I'm not talking about inserts, but numbered rookies. Had a really hard time finding them this year. But one rookie that I was able to find is unnumbered, but the pop is somewhere around 200, a little bit over 200, and that is the 2017 Panini Illusions Mystique Mahomes rookie. As you can see, it's see-through. You can see my cards behind it. It's like an acetate card. Again, the pop somewhere over 200. I've always really liked this card. A funny story on this, right? So I always say, hey, if it's rare and fair, buy something. I saw this card for $300 on Saturday at the end of the show, and I took a picture of it. I wrote the booth number on it. I went back to that booth in the morning, and it was gone. Literally about 5 minutes before we left the show on Sunday, right around noon, I ran into a table that had this card. They wanted $300. I offered $280. They took it. So pumped to pick this card up. I've really wanted this card for a long time. And I always forget about it. You can find them on eBay occasionally for sure. It's not like they're like, numbered to 10 or 25. You'll find them. But I really like this card and I'm really happy to pick it up. So that was a Mahomes rookie that I was able to pick up. This next one I would have never had on the list because I didn't know it exists. It's a 2023 Mosaic Red Wave of Patrick Mahomes. It is a PSA 10. Okay, so this is a PSA 10. So when I first saw it, I was like, wow, I really like the color match on the card. What's the deal with that? I wonder if it's numbered. If you have no idea, I had no idea when I was seeing this at the show either. I quickly learned that it is numbered to 9 on the back. It is a very rare parallel, numbered to 9. This is a pop 1. So no comps, of course, to compare it to. I paid a little over $400 for it. I'm pumped to add it to the collection. I really wanted to get a numbered Mahomes rookie. And when I couldn't find the one I really wanted, I went for a few different Mahomes. There's another one coming here shortly. This is a pop 1. I asked the guy, because I couldn't figure out what set this is from. Apparently it's from First Off the Line. So Pop 1 Mahomes number /9. Kind of hard to pass on that. I thought it was a good deal because I saw somebody had a Brady from that year that was a PSA 10, and they wanted like 12 or 1300. So when I got the Mahomes in the $400 range, I was pretty pumped. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Next card. Not entirely sure what the pop is on this, but I can tell you it can't be any higher than 10. There's my hint. It's a 2021 Panini Flawless Diamonds, Patrick Mahomes in a 9.5. BGS. It's numbered to 10. Of course, as you can see there, there's an actual diamond in the card, right there in the middle. Super, super cool card. I love the fact that this is in a BGS holder because these flawless cards are thick. And I think BGS does a really nice job of slabbing thick cards. And hey, the diamond is guaranteed by Panini America. There we go. Super rare. I like the pose on this one. I love the fact that it's flawless, a very expensive brand. And this isn't a card that you're going to see all the time. You can get a raw one cheaper than what I got this one for, but this is a BGS 9.5. These thicker cards are tough. So I was pretty pumped to add that to the collection as well. But now we're getting to the finale. And this was the biggest card that I picked up at the show. You know, not all of us can afford the Prism Gold number to 10 rookies, the Select number to 10 rookies, you know, the golds of other varieties number to 10 of superstar players, right? Well, I found what I believe to be the next best thing with Victor Wembanyama. I was able to buy a Recon Victor Wembanyama Gold numbered to 10. It is, in my opinion, an absolutely incredible card. It's got gold hollow foil on it. This is a Pop 2. I said before the show that I was not going to get anything graded at the show because it was $129. I made an exception with this card because I bought it raw on Thursday morning. And then I submitted it and I got it back on Saturday morning. Got an 8. These Recon cards are thicker. And most of the borders, I shouldn't say most, all of the borders on the back are black. And so you can always see like a touch of wear on corners, things like that. These are going to be extremely hard to jam. Again, this is a Pop 2. I absolutely love this card. This is absolutely a PC card. I saw that one other one sold at auction for right around $600. I got this for less than that raw. Last I looked, there were none of these available on eBay, raw or graded. This was the highlight of the show for me. I'm never going to own a Prism Gold of Wemby. I'm never going to own an Optic Gold or a Select Gold. I'm never going to own any of those. I'm not going to put that kind of money into them. This, to me, is right up there with those. I know they don't match value-wise. I'm fully aware. This is such a cool card. I'm just... I can't stop smiling even making this video because I'm so pumped that I was able to find this and buy this card. So that concludes my national pickups. I went for quality over quantity this year. What kind of stuff did you guys pick up? If you can leave a comment and let me know what types of stuff you were able to find. Did you find that the dealers were priced fair? Did you think they were overpriced? Or do you think that, you know, some dealers had some fantastic deals? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you have not subscribed to the channel, if you'd consider doing so, that would be awesome. And remember that the opportunities for collecting sports cards are endless.